In today's video, we go hunting for dinosaurs in the Isle of Wight.
You can just see it up there. Just be quiet in case it hears us.
But before we get to that, let's rewind to the day before. It was a cold and murky morning as we headed down south to Portsmouth to catch our ferry. The sun had broken through by the time we got to Membry Services, but the ground was really icy. It was wall-to-wall blue sky and sunshine when we stopped in Southsea to grab a coffee on our way to the ferry. So I may have been embellishing a little bit when I said we were going overseas, but we are waiting to board at a ferry. Not this one here, because that one, as you can probably see, is being painted at the moment. But we are heading over to the Isle of Wight for a week's holiday. We stopped off at Southsea on our journey down here, had a quick walk on the beach. It's turned out lovely and sunny after a foggy start. So yeah, really excited to get underway. We've got probably about 45 minutes until we set sail. So just giving the dogs a little walk, stretching their legs, stretching our legs, and getting ready for the crossing. See you later. We started off outside as we left Portsmouth, but we did move inside later because it was a bit chilly. The views from the boat are absolutely spectacular, and you just couldn't beat them on a day like today. There are designated pet areas on the Wightlink ferries. We were on the St Faith, which is one of the older ferries, and it had its own lounge at the top of the boat with nice comfy seats. It was surprising how many pets were taking their owners on the crossing, but there was still plenty of room for all of us, and it didn't kick off. Keep that in. And onto dry land. Once we'd disembarked, we made the half-hour or so journey to Ventnor. We're staying at the Ventnor Holiday Villas. I'll do a separate video on that to talk you through the villa and its situation. The key thing is its proximity to the seafront, and we wasted no time in getting there for an evening walk before the sun went down. The path was closed for emergency works, but you can walk straight into Ventnor seafront from here. After enjoying the sunset, we hunkered down for the night. The next morning was gorgeously sunny again, so we headed to Shanklin to the sandy beach and gave the dogs a stroll along there. The tide was coming in, but we did just make it off the beach in time without getting any wet feet. It surprised us that it was actually warm enough to sit out in the shelter of the cliffs, so we sat at this end of the beach for a little while, watching the sea and just enjoying the moment. Then we headed back along the prom towards the van. Parking places don't come with many better views than this. I brewed up a mint tea, and Kerry went to get himself a flat white, which Sandy was quite keen to share. We spent a few comfortable hours just chilling in the van. Then after a sandwich for lunch, we did that typical seaside thing and went to get an ice cream, even though it was pretty cold. I can highly recommend it, whatever the weather. Then we headed about half an hour west to Compton Bay. There's a National Trust car park at the top of these steps. We're off on the hunt for some dinosaur footprints. Hopefully this is going to be really easy because I'm not sure how good I am at finding things. But yeah, let's give it a go.
That might be one.
You think? And what do you know about dinosaurs? How much should I trust you?
Very little.
Okay, fair enough. The rock's interesting though. All these like different colours, it all looks like fantastic, to be perfectly honest. It's probably just some elaborate hoax.
The wooden surface is slightly worn away. I can only assume from the dinosaur feet just scratching at it as they were eating. It's very interesting. What's that over there then? Is that like Dawson?
I don't really know. So do we think that's what? Archie man.
It's a bit bigger than
Archie, is that a dinosaur footprint?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why don't you get a bit closer for scale? Good boy. So we reckon this thing might be one, but we don't really know what we're looking at, to be perfectly honest. We're not really paleontologists. Well, I mean, we're not. It's quite a nice walk though. We're pretty sure this is a dinosaur footprint, and here's a tip just in case you struggle to find it. Do you reckon it's going to do it at any point?
No.
Oh look, no, there's the water running down it though.
That's what I said a minute ago.
Yeah, I know, but like it's
Coming
like
up more
clumpy water.
Yeah, clumpy water.
It was a stunning walk, but if you come here, be sure to check the tide times because the water does come all the way into the cliffs. That's the beach down behind me there, so you can walk all the way along the beach and then come up to another car park and walk along on the cliff top if you want to, which actually makes quite a nice circular walk. Satisfied in our success at, well, we think finding some dinosaur footprints, we headed back to the van and then drove back home to the villa for the evening. We paused in Whitwell to admire this lovely yarn bomb, and then had a relaxed evening back at the villa. Join us in the next episode as we discover more of the Isle of Wight. Thanks for watching.